y'all, it's Casandra Bollinger on tip number 12. I don't know if it's easier to do it that way or this way, but it's tip number 12. This is network locally. Now, we talked about using social media and the free advertising and the free way that you can utilize all this stuff online. But locally networking is going to boost your business when you get to meet people one-on-one. Now, for Scentsy, what does that look like? That could be events. That could be that network marketing group that meets face-to-face once a month. That could be getting with your local city of commerce. Sorry, say that again. Look for that local city of commerce group that maybe they meet once every quarter. So getting face to face, being able to get out there, talk to your customers. If you have local customers, maybe meet them in a public place. Maybe meet them for lunch or meet them at, I'm trying to think of just random things that I have done. So meeting them in blah, 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 blah. This is why it's so great to do live videos, because whenever you get really messed up, you just got to keep going. All right. So meeting people in local people in the area, meeting them face to face. So you can pick a restaurant, you can pick a library or something, a course. Meeting people locally is people that you know. I would not just meet strangers anywhere. Anytime that I've had anybody contact me online or through one of my Mom Talks group, if they're not friends with my other friends, then I always have them meet me at the police station, which happens to be about 3 or 4 blocks behind me. That way I'm in an area that is secure. It's also with cameras, so if anything ever happens, then at least they can see what happened and what was going on. But meeting people locally, like when you're going out to the grocery store, take some samples. Start networking with the people that work at the grocery store, at the gas station. If there's a tenant inside and you go inside to pay for your gas, or maybe you're buying some snacks or drinks or whatever, and they're doing an amazing job, or maybe they just look really stressed and is like, hey, I just thought you needed this. And you could give them a scent circle. You could give them one of your little You Impress Me packs. Or you could just give them a little sample and just say, I hope this makes your day. Making someone else smile. They will remember that more than anything that you said. Because you remember how someone made you feel. Not necessarily what they said. They could have had an inspirational talk, but you didn't really connect to them. It could have been really great, but you're like, nah. But you can have a short conversation with someone, and how they made you feel is how you're going to remember them. So using that to network locally, when you're going to get groceries, when you're going to get gas, if you're going to the post office, sometimes you want to wait and actually talk to whoever the person is behind the register. Ask them a question, try to get some interaction from them. If you're going to UPS or FedEx, same thing. Anybody you interact with, you go to an auto parts place because you're needing to go get a fuse. You want to make sure that you're talking to these people and they remember you by how you make them feel. So always tell them, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you do. You can hand them a little sample. You can hand them the Impress Me packs. Now, if they are not impressing you, if they are not someone that you would want as a customer, then you don't have to talk to them about it, because you don't really want to breed negativity into your group. So you want to make sure that you are acknowledging the actions that you are wanting. So if you have someone who's giving you amazing customer service, they're getting your order right, they're checking you out and asking if you need anything else, or asking, did you find everything you were looking for? Anybody who's helpful, anybody who is actually concerned about you as a customer. You want those people as your customers, as your teamies, as your hostess, because they're going to emphasize everything that you are wanting to emphasize with your customers. So remember that when you are out locally, that is ways to meet people as well. Now, if you're like me, who does most of the stuff all in like one day, then make sure you're taking some Impress Me packs with you. Make sure that you're taking some samples with your name and contact information. You always want to try to get their contact information, but I know we are in our heads and we're like, I don't want to ask. That's going to be so weird. Hey, I want to give you something, but can I get your name? Can I get your number? It's hard. Sometimes you have to just start giving the stuff away and start giving out the samples to get that as a second nature nature, and then add in the asking the questions. Because if there's no way for you to follow up with them, there's no way for you to know if they liked it. And maybe they tore the package apart and your name is no longer on there. All they have is a sample, and then how are they going to get a hold of you? So networking locally is finding something local. Meeting face to face, finding a place to go. Maybe you do coffee in the morning. Instead of going through the drive-through, maybe go inside and sit and have a cup of coffee inside. Sit and hang out. Maybe you bring out your catalog. Maybe you're just going through your testers, trying to get your days scheduled, or like, okay, I need to take these over to this price, and kind of like organize your life in front of everybody else, because you might be able to meet people that way. Now, these are just suggestions. Honestly, my business runs off of referrals and off of my VIP, and I am working. I struggle, but I am working on doing the meeting local more often. I'm in two new groups that they do meet once a month. It's a group of them, and most of them are starting in February, because I did it this month. I started, and that's why doing these tips helps me and helps you understand the basic fundamentals of direct selling. How do you build a business when you don't know how to build a business? Guys, it's like building a house, but you've never done a floor plan. You've never even used a hammer and nails. So sometimes when we're not used to doing the things that we're supposed to be doing, you have to go back to the beginning. You have to go back to the basics of learning the small steps. And that is hopefully what you're getting out of these tips. Now, this one is number 12 or 12. I don't know which way looks better. But this is number 12. This is going to be the second. There's one more. There's one more left. It goes 13 tips. So there's one more, which I promise you I will be doing that here shortly, and you want to get on that one. But this one is network locally. Let me just read a little bit. While social media is a powerful tool, in-person networking can also effectively help you build relationships to grow your direct sales business. Look for networking opportunities in your community, such as events. You can set up a booth, or at a pre-scheduled networking event you can attend. Depending on what you'll sell, you can hold at-home parties for your friends and family to showcase your offers. Guys, those are our parties. Do a home party at your home. You be the host. Have people come over so they can smell. That may be a way to break into doing home parties with other people. Depending on what you sell, you can hold at-home parties for your friends and family, showcase your offers. Also, give your contact information to the people you meet in your everyday life. Guys, we were just talking about this. Business cards are a traditional marketing tool that still works great today. So with that also, magnets. Guys, in the beginning, I always gave out magnets for anybody who ordered and when I mailed stuff out. And I kind of got away from that because I thought I was out of magnets. Guys, I came across more magnets. So that is something I may be utilizing now in my You Impress Me packs. Let's throw that magnet in there, because they're less likely to throw away a magnet than they are a business card. Just tips and tricks of what the things I remember. So that's what I got for you guys today. This is tip number 12. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. As always, you can comment below, suggest any kind of products or trainings that you would like to see, and I will make sure to make that happen. Stay tuned for the very last number 13 tip of the top 13 tips for direct sales. All right, guys. See you guys soon.